Hey, beautiful Aries, how are you? This is Mary Ellen, coming to you from Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot, here for your weekly reading. And, okay, my guides want the split. I decided I was just going to do the shuffle that I do, the pre-shuffle, pulling out the oracle cards, etc. I just wanted to do that on camera today. And if you don't want to see this part, you can skip forward. So these are the cards my guides want. I'm going to pick a couple of cards indicating your energy, and we're going to jump right into it. Anybody who's new, welcome. Having so much fun. Woo! Look at that. They want that. Having so much fun meeting all the new folks who are coming to the channel. Thank you for being here, for your likes and shares and subscribes and all that happy stuff. It's fun. My guides are saying it's just fun. It's fun to meet people. Let's see. Like all readers say, think widely, my guides always say. Don't get stuck on gender. We're talking about energy. Of course, the reading can be vice versa. Might be that you resonate and understand that this is about someone in your life or your partner or situation. Whenever you happen along this reading, it's the right moment for you. So my guides are saying, trust your guides. You know, they guide you to where you need to be. So if you're new to my channel, I am a very clairvoyant person. I'm plugged in certain ways, and I transmit messages using the cards as illustration, and a lot of the information that comes out is channeled. So I do my best to just get out of the way so my guides can speak about, okay, they want that. Yeah, ooh, Aries. Yeah, of course. Aries, yes. My guides are saying yes and yes, as we know, things like that. So, okay, they want, hang on a second. Spirit, what do you want? Okay, they want me to jump to Journey of Love. We're going to pick a card, one for you and one for your sweetie. Okay, I realized they just interrupted me. So that's a perfect example. I was talking, they interrupted me. Now I have no idea what I was talking about. I think I was talking about how the readings work. So I picked some oracles to give you the overall energy. We're going to look into your heart and your soul, your efforts at loving, the situations you're experiencing. How does it affect your soul? And we're going to look into your lover as well. Pick something from the runes. So my guides like to use a lot of oracles. Okay, they want this. Hang on. There we go. Look at that. That's fascinating and interesting. From the Journey of Love 3-1. So we see the energy swirling around you and another person. And we see the energy of the rattle. And the crow. So fascinating the way the energy is coming out for you this week, Aries. Let's just, since my guides are on a roll, they want to grab, yeah, look, there's your partner, Aries. Ooh, lovely mirroring going on. So let's jump into it, okay? Let me just move this little candle. Thank everyone for being here, and hello and welcome back to all my loving supporters and subscribers from the community of light workers that is working so hard in this realm. So what my guides want to start with is this. Hang on a second. You know what? I think it goes like this. My guides are saying it goes like that. This is the energy that's going on in the center point of your space, which includes the space that your relationship occupies. So that's the sacred shaman's rattle. And it is about shaking up the energy. It's about calling things forward, which is fascinating to me given the other cards that are there. So it's akin to the earth spinning on its axis, the things that make destiny turn. So you have done something where the universe is standing there in your life, shaking the rattle, the shaman's rattle, in order to shake the energy and bring things forward. I like that a lot. It's fabulous. So this is interesting. Aries, there you are. Speaking of the shaman, okay, the crow shaman, the crow energy. Let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go. And you standing in the swirl of the shaking of the rattle with another person That card, 3 to 1, can indicate perhaps there is a soul intending to incarnate through you. So if you're not interested in manifesting a child, take action. The guides are saying, just so you know, because of the way the energy is now, it's possible. They're also talking about the way you and your person stand together with the spirit realm. So there's something very clearly, look at this. Look at the two of you this week. Check it out. Something very sacred going on with yourself and with your partner, and you're vibrating together in that way. Maybe you're mirroring each other. You might be having one of those experiences. I certainly am in several aspects, my guides are saying, of my life. So crow medicine, I like it. Aligned with earth. That's about the sacred laws of the universe. That's about mystical vision, the ability to travel back and forth into the mystical realm. It can be about delivering messages. The crow often comes to call you out, to help you to understand something, to connect you to the mystery places, the mystical realm in your own life. And there you are. See? Something cool going on. And the crow is looking right at the rattle. So I think you are doing something, Aries, to shake the rattle in a very shamanistic way in your life. And my guys are saying, even if you're not totally aware of that, that's what your energy's doing. So just be aware, okay? Because it does affect you, of course, in your love relationship. And here's the person. Look at this person. Also very shamanistic in their own way. And I think what's happening is the two of you are really feeling the energy, everything that's going on. And, Aries, you've got Chiron with you now. You are vibrating in concert with Uranus and Taurus. That's why I think there's Earth here. So my guides are saying, yep, some of you might be with a Taurus or an Earth sign, but whoever you are with is very deeply aligned to either the Earth elements in their chart, or they're feeling deeply aligned with the energy of the Earth, the way Schumann's resonance is rising, and they are also on their very significant individual journey. And it's a thing of beauty, my guides are saying, the way it connects with you, which I think is why the universe is shaking the rattle. Or maybe you two are doing it consciously. Leave me some messages and let me know. So Aries, for the new folks, this is the card that my guides want to speak about with you. That's the Sacred Magician. So this is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck. The name of the card in this deck is the Decider of Will, which I love it. From the will center, you make decisions. That is what brings magic into your life. We all have to decide to accept and embody and employ the magic that's within us. So, given the fact that the rattle is here and the crow and all of this energy, my guides are saying all the way across like that. Okay, they're wanting me to slide it back and forth. That's what they want to talk about. So let's find out what's going on. So, under the theme of all of those things, that's you, the warrior of battle, the Knight of Swords. Do you see how you have the tip of your sword at the spiral of destiny? You are transforming. That's what the coloration of blue is about for my guides in these cards. And we see the sun coming up. There's your radiant energy. So when I was meditating before the reading, what was coming through, Aries, was notions about the fact that you have Chiron. You are, as your energy becomes activated, as we move deeper into this event horizon that's happening with Pluto and Saturn coming into conjunction in Capricorn as we round the corner of the year and step into all the events that is going to bring forward. This is how you stand, right? And my guides are saying, and this is what is requested of you, to really go into the void, step into the swirl of what is trying to be created here. You are aware of the sacred book of laws, and you have clarity about it, and you understand what the rattle is doing, that exists in the universe and the void in the spiritual realm. It's about being open and clear, being able to provide what is needed for the tribe, and carrying the radiant energy of the sun. because you have Chiron with you and you are in this process of healing over a long period of time, relatively in Earth years, my guides are saying, your destiny coming forward is that you now are going to understand yourself as a radiant being emitting light energy. And as you walk through your life, because you have Chiron, and we have all these other things going forward, my guides are saying, you are going to step into the radiant energy of being a catalytic healer. So heads up, if you don't know that about yourself yet, that's part of the radiant energy that comes through an Aries. So let's see, Spirit, what is it? Please, that Aries could know. Yeah, see, that's what's being awakened within you. You're having some kind of an awakening. And clearly, I'm here to talk about love, but I'm talking about love in the widest aspect. Love energy, radiant energy. Something within you clearly is being awakened, very clearly. And you're going to feel the magic. You're going to feel the energy. Look at that. See that? My guides are saying that's what that is. So there you go. Wands, fire, energy, inspiration, love, sacred love, passion. The passion that you have for the type of sacred love that you understand within your being because of the way you do vibrate. So you're going to get some kind of inspiration. There's an awakening that's coming forward. And again, if you're new, okay, that's your energy. These things that emerge here are about what you experience as you walk through your human life. Anytime you come to intersect with this reading, I've stopped putting date stamps on them because I'm beginning to understand the way the energy draws people in, the way you draw yourself to a piece of information or a reading. So there's the Fool card. And then look, this is kind of technically how it aligns, and this is to sit on the outside. So there is an awakening coming forward, an enormous amount of passion and clarity. I love the way this is aligned, and it causes you to understand the way in which you are connected to the universe, and you're going to feel the magic of the moment, perhaps through another individual. All right? I think you're going to feel it anyway, and it may stimulate you to come in contact or to deepen a relationship that you already have. Because here's the next card. Check it out. Two of Cups. Okay? So my guides just said, banking on what I said earlier. What they're saying is tie together the words about healing and radiant energy and Chiron and all of that. So, okay. Yes, this is about sharing your cups with somebody else. You may find a person or you may find a new place between you and another person in a relationship that already exists because of the way the energy is shifting and changing. We're all being awakened. We're being compressed at the same time. The energy is intensity. Schumann's intensifying. Schumann's resonance is going up. Just entertain yourself on the web about all the energetic things that are happening. So my guides talk about the tapestry of, new word today, the tapestry of enlightenment. So what it means is the way we awaken each other just by being in the presence of another human being. There's I'm not going to jump there, but, quantum, my guides call it quantum partnership. Many people call it soulmate. Many people call it twin flame. It's all the same at its root, my guides are saying. So the other thing I just want to say is this little candle, because of the way the sunlight comes in, you often can't see the flame. And they were kind of insisting that I put it in a place where you could see the flame this morning. So that's interesting. All right, Spirit. So I'm an Aries rising. I love seeing this come out, and I'm seeing the effects of it in my own life. I am having factors of awakening. Hang on. Spirit, what do you want? I said keep going. So, yeah, more clarity, more inspiration, more willingness to take a leap into the void to be a creator. Do you see? All right, so Empress, creativity, manifestation with ease in a sense, but it is with the light that, getting choked up, okay? So understand there is a light. So this is your soul level. It's funny that my guides wanted these little cards today. That's the level of your soul, right? So there's your radiant energy. When you master and sit in or begin to delve into your radiant energy, what it really means in an energy signature kind of way, to be an Aries and to be hosting Chiron and to be receiving information from Uranus and then sitting in an earth element, you understand all the cards that are here. And there's more, of course, but they really want you to know. So some of you having a love experience or having an experience with a love that already exists that brings you into this manifestation capacity and helps you understand the deeper meaning of the vibration that is within you, that emanates from you, and how it affects the magic it brings, what you provide to your love. And that's the bridge card. It's quite beautiful. So on a soul level, that's what this line is all about. Look at that, the Empress followed by the Queen of Cups. So you really have a high vibration going on. You may be becoming aware of your vibration. And, if you're involved in love, there you go, Eight of Wands. Just an immense amount of passion. I'm surprised we do not really see the Knight of Wands here. Maybe that'll come out in your partner. So the magic that makes you want to jump off a cliff because you're completely aligned with the universe in this moment of awakening, maybe because you saw somebody across a room, that stuff that people talk about. It happens. It totally happens. It happens all the time. Many of us know because we have those experiences. And it's not about, there are similarities and there are differences between simple, beautiful, romantic love and love that causes an awakening. Right? That's why people call it twin flame, twin soul, all that kind of stuff. So many of you are having that experience. My guides have turned their focus. Look. Thank you, Spirit. They've turned their focus to this kind of love because it's what we're all experiencing. More and more of us. So it could be with a friend. It could be with a lover. It could be with somebody at work, because as we move into 5D, and it's really happening now, these are the 5D experiences, okay, that you're going to have in contact with another person. And it is going to put you together in the universe. You're going to really know. You're not going to have any question. You're going to feel the magic of it. And then you're going to be in there talking to the rattle, the guides, the shaman, right, the ancient ones. Gods, goddesses, the Akashic records, all that stuff. So I like this for us, Aries, and I'm really thankful to my guides to give us this pictorial understanding. Let's look at that person. See? My guides just said, same picture, different illustration. All right, hang on. Look. You see? We're looking at two humans, and then we're looking at just pure energy being blended together by the angels. And we see angel wings, depictions of the ancient ones, the angels. Beautiful lion-hearted love, healing, kundalini awakening, snakes intertwining for healing, all those notions, okay? I like it. So whoever this person is, I'm going to put that right there, standing in the void with you as you go through your life. In these moments, my guides are saying, all right, Spirit, give us something. Yeah. So that person also standing in their own life, which I really love seeing this. So it's about standing in the center of your own life. In order to have a successful relationship, this is what you must do. And from there, you look for and receive a partner. So do you see how that person is holding the world in their hand? And there's the card for Earth. Your person is engaged in this process. They are engaged in temperance within their own being, which is right and proper, my guides are saying. And they're looking outward. Well, what's my adventure? What am I being called to do? Something mystical is happening. I have my hand on my wand, and the spirit realm stands right behind me. And I feel the buzz, my guides are saying. Beautiful. And this looks into the temperance card, which I love. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's look a little more. Spirit, what else do we need to know? My guys just said, yeah, what else do you need to know? You already know. Look. Okay? Beautiful. So, beautiful shift and change coming forward, a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. Really lovely. Coming into a place. Your partner is in like the best place that a partner could be in order to engage in this with you. Beautiful the way you are stimulating each other. Because, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot. Moving each other forward, moving yourselves and each other forward because of the energy that you're standing in. And look, you see, because this person is strong and stable and able to stand in the center of their own life, and my guys are talking about, they're talking about the rattle. So the fact that they are able to shake the rattle in their own life gives them the potential to be able to connect with you in a stable way because we have earth and the void. So here in a grounded way and also out in the universe like that. Love it. And they are also getting some sacred inspiration to match yours, right? Grounded, passion, the desire to build something with another. And this is right here with that. Beautiful. Aries, I like it. Thank you. All right, Spirit, give us a little more about this beautiful love, this beautiful person, this beautiful awakening partner. Whatever it is the two of you are going to create, it's going to be... Hang on. Okay, my guys are talking about what you're going to create. So it's linked to this, Aries, I think. So your person has the ability to, they stand in a way in their life that's different from you, but it's complementary in a way that's really lovely. And that is the basis of creation. Let's see what that is. Look what just literally fell out. Okay, so really, totally, truly, of course, as you understand, if you're a tarot reader, you may be connecting with an earth sign or someone who has a lot of earth in their chart, and there's water. Okay, so that's what you're creating. You are coming into some understanding of the divinity of love energy. While you share it together and between yourselves, thank you, Spirit. Beautiful message. Whoo-wee. Yeah, judgment. Again, an angel, right? There is an awakening happening. Clearly, Aries, for you. Sometimes, some of us who have had many cycles of awakening begin to understand, oh, I'm in another cycle. And look, there it's reflected in your partner. The World card and the Awakener. Judgment. Okay, being awakened from that place in which, and my guys just said into which you were slumbering. And now it's time to be awakened again and feel the Spirit literally moving you. I like it. And of course, when that happens, you have this beautiful Ace of Wands moment. Okay, so let's grab from the runes. Get one more oracle going forward. If I move this over a little bit. What is happening? Yeah, look, don't you love this? Just, my guys said, put it right in the middle. See that? What you're manifesting because of the magic that's in the air, the magic that's risen up within you because you are being awakened. And, law of attraction and what we magnetically attract. I really like it. It's very interesting, this pairing. I love that we're seeing you and your partners each standing in your own place. Interdependent but not dependent in a negative way. So it's growing, it's coming. This person's process, even though there's a lot of inspiration, a lot of desire, their process may be necessarily slower than yours. So remember to be patient, honor each other and the pace of your process, and just be in the magic of the moment, because it is. Literally, I like it. Something is changing. So for those of you who have been in a bond, something is changing now. And you may be becoming more independent into yourself, which of course will change the bond and bring new inspiration about how you can connect and where you can build from here. The love that you already have. And yeah, go slow. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. My guys are saying naughty things, and I'm not going to repeat. But yeah, go slow. Wink, wink. They're so naughty sometimes. All right, Spirit, stop joking around. Let's get a room. This beautiful couple. Okay, let's see. So here's what jumped into my hand. That is the room for movement. Let's put it there with the slow movement. That is the room for partnership. It's everything I already said, but I'm going to read it to you. And let's see, we got one more. So that's the room for constraint. I will read it to you. I'm going to put it here because, well, you'll see why. Okay, let me grab my little book. I use the Book of Runes, developed by the beautiful Ralph Blum. I'm so in love with this man. He's a spirit now, and he left this legacy, and I'm just so grateful. You can go see links about him. He's just there's like 2 or 3 videos online that he did, and you get to watch him and listen to him speak, and it's just lovely. All right, so let's start with the room for constraint, okay? Since I know that just that kind of thing gives people panic attacks. It's a happy notice. So this is actually reversed, all right? If it was upright, it would look like that. And then you might have something to worry about. So I do believe my guides are saying yes, it goes right on the Judgment card, the Awakening card. So as part of the cycle of initiation, Nothies is the great teacher, disguised as the bringer of pain and limitation. It has been said that only at the moment of greatest darkness do we become aware of the light within and come to recognize the true creative power of the self. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So if the words that I said at the beginning of the video didn't make it clear, I hope that does. What a blessing. All right. So when something within you is disowned, that which is disowned wreaks havoc. A cleansing is required. While you undertake it, you fund the will and the strength of character. Thank you, Spirit. To begin what may be a difficult process and proceed to that which is easy. Or conversely, begin with that which is easy and proceed to that which is most difficult. Either way, remember that any, quote, suffering in its original sense merely meant undergoing. So beautiful. So in these moments, you are required to undergo the dark side of your passage. That's why we see the void here. Really interesting. And the crow medicine. Wow. Okay, they're talking about the sacred book of laws. So undergoing the dark side of your passage in order to bring it into the light. It is a time to control your anger, restrain your impulses, keep your good faith firm. Modesty and good temper are essential at such a challenging time. It's fantastic. So yeah, awakening in a general sense. And Aries, I'm here to tell you, as an Aries rising, our tempers and our impulses can get the best of us sometimes, especially when we're feeling stressed. Sometimes when we come into these moments, it is a stressor. And those things come to the surface because we're not yet ready to sort of breathe them in and communicate to our partner. And, look at the energy. So you may have to sort of look at your person and say, okay, I'm just feeling this intensity. And I love it. And I want to acknowledge it. And if I'm testy, I hold myself accountable. I will work through it, and you certainly will. But whatever is going on in this love connection, you're going to have a hard time being patient. You want that wheel of fortune to turn right now because you want to move forward with this, that much, and that much. And I think some of you are well aware that you manifested this into your life. Okay? Beautiful. And you're waiting for that Queen of Cups to take the cover off of her cup of love. So that's one of the things I always get when I see this card. There she is, right? This beautiful, okay, my guys are talking about sentient beings and things like that, right? So the embodiment of love energy, the height of beautiful feminine love energy. Very emotive, very tender, very caring, all those things. So she sits and looks at her cup. And it is only certain conditions that, okay, my guide said 3 words: enable, activate, and inspire her to remove the cup or the top of the cup and offer it to someone. So you may be overwhelming this person, and if you are, I'm guessing that might be true, because if we look at this line, yeah, there's shift and change, but they're kind of steady as she goes, right? You might have to slow your roll. Okay, Aries, I get that it can be challenging. So let's look at movement since we're on that topic. Let's take a look at your partner and the shift and change that they're experiencing. This is fun. What a fun adventure you're going to have with somebody. And you know, if it's at work, it's a time when you can just have brilliant success in, you know, pretty much any area of your life. My guys are talking about the crow. So, you know, the crow's looking at the rattle going, what do you mean I got to go slow? Stop it. I'm just shaking the rattle and I see it and I have this vision and it's like it's there and I'm there and I'm, you know, the way Aries does passion. You know what I mean? All right, so this is the rune Awaz. It is about movement and progress and the horse. I love the perfection with which my guides do this. Such fun to be involved in this kind of magic all the time. Awaz is a rune of transit, transition, movement, physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, and a new life. Just see, a new life for this person. They are looking out at the port, and they're just kind of dreaming. They're enjoying their moment. Don't take their moment from them. They're enjoying their moment. All right, let them have it. Let them be in it. That's why you need to chill a little bit. You can express yourself, but this just got to let this person have their process, okay? And I certainly have learned that. So it signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through numerous shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business, developments of an idea. A relationship may need to undergo changes if it is to live and grow. Moral effort and steadfastness are called for when you draw movement, because it is one of the cycle runes. Let it be said this way: as I cultivate my own nature, all else follows. So, you know, my guys are talking about like this is what your partner is, sort of the stuff, you know, that's the magic in their world. Like they know it's happening. And they, like everybody else, need to go at their own pace. They're acknowledging you, they're acknowledging the amalgamation of the energies, they're acknowledging a new life coming forward. They are acknowledging. And they need to go slow because Aries, you and I, know how to go 10,000 miles an hour and it's fun. Not so much for other people. My guys are laughing. Okay, so the rune symbol is the horse, and it signifies a bond between the horse and the rider. Look how beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Bronze Age artifacts show a horse drawing the sun across the sky. Here, Awaz is saying, you have progressed far enough to feel a measure of safety in your position. Now it is time to turn again and face the future, reassured, prepared to share good fortune, all that comes your way. The sharing is significant since it relates to the sun's power to foster life and illuminate all things with its light. Do you see how the light, where it's significant where the light is in the reading? Really lovely. So, you know, your partner is doing what they're meant to do in their own life. If you're feeling nervous about the pace of what they're doing, you can stop doing that. Just enjoy your passion for yourself. You know, you got the magician. So it's a high creative time for you. Go create while you're waiting for your partner if you feel like that's what you're doing. Use that energy in these moments. So the rune for partnership is the last one. I love it. It's one of my favorite runes in, like I just said, this deck, but in this oracle. It's the most wonderful description of partnership. So, do you see how we see two wands? They cross in the middle, but they are independent of each other. Other than that, there is a connection point, and that's what you're meant to remember. So, this is the rune Gabo, and drawing it is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand. Love relationships, business matters, partnering of every kind. In those partnerships, you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into the union. True partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings who retain their separateness, even as they unite. Remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you. See, that's why this is here. Thank you, Spirit. I like it. At the same time, there is another aspect of partnership that you are being called to consider. For the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a still greater union with the higher self, and union with the divine. The ultimate gift of this rune is the realization of the divine in all things. The divine always enters into equal partnerships. Gabo, the rune of partnerships, has no reverse, for it signifies the gift of freedom, from which flows all other gifts. And that's a wrap, my guides are saying. So, gang, thanks for being here. Take a moment, please click the like button for me. It helps the video get distributed more widely. And I'll look forward to seeing you next week. I'm so glad that you're having this experience. Just wild passion, Aries, and that's what you love the most, isn't it? My guides are saying that's what they love the most anyway. So have fun with it. Be creative with all this energy. I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks, everyone.